Jeff, Tyson and Adam make up the team. They're a team that's got a background in bartending. They wait tables and they built this bar complete with bar stools, a wooden top, drink bottles, and they're off down this super steep start ramp, which did cause a problem when we were last here in 2022. And there's some air over that kicker, and over they go. This is going to be a feature today because they generate so much speed at the top of the course. They go hurtling down the ramp and they hit that kicker so quickly. They're members of the BALLET here in Des Moines, and they've got a performance tomorrow. So what we don't need today is any damage to the team, and they're going to need plenty of speed. And you're guaranteed that from the start ramp. Here's the big kicker. Look how it narrows straight after. Oh, the back wheels have gone. The axle couldn't handle it, and he couldn't handle the wheel either. It puts so much stress on the soapbox because you're coming down fast, you take off, you get good air, and then the soapbox needs to be strong enough to take it. On this case, BALLET boys couldn't do it. Axle goes, and let's hope they're okay because they've got to dance tomorrow. So now we have ants on a log. Now the driver Joe and the co-pilot Zach, lifelong friends. They met in Iowa City. Joe's a race enthusiast. Plenty of speed down there. Here's the kicker. Everybody's finding it difficult. Oh, and so are they. So are they. They got the racing line all wrong. They went into the kicker at an angle, and all it's going to do is take you into the bales. Look at the state of the front of it. The axle's completely gone. That's going nowhere. Ants on a log became ants on the tarmac and into the straw. Look at that. Spectacular. Right in front of the fans who are here today, holding their breath as that soapbox came hurtling in, but everybody's okay. Now, Kyle, the driver, is a helicopter emergency medic. See, now then. Oh, he's wobbly down the ramp. He's wobbly down the start ramp, and that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. There's the onboard. This is the kicker. Can he do it? No, he can't. He's hit the straw and he's gone. And this is becoming a recurring theme. I've no idea why he's got a tennis ball in the soapbox, but he has. But the whirly bird has gone whirring into the straw off the kicker. And it's the tale of the kicker in Des Moines, Iowa today. We can't really give you a great idea about what the rest of the course looks like because nobody's really got there. Oh, he's going backwards, look. He's going backwards towards the kicker. There's got to be somebody in the front. There he is, big smile on his face. They're over the kicker. Congratulations, they've done it. They're over the kicker. Now then, what comes next? They've got the crazy eights, which is not easy either. But he's doing fantastically well. Colby, oh, we've lost Derek at the back, but Colby's still there. Colby's hanging on for grim death over the ferocious pizza wedges. Driving down towards the finish, he's lost all speed, but he's going to get there and he's going to celebrate. And his stomach's hanging over his belt, but he's going to get to the finish. Heaven knows where Derek is. But Colby's at the finish in 45 seconds. And I'm as relieved as they are. Wow. That's where we lost Derek, look. Through the crazy eights. Blimey. It's a bit wide, this one. Looks a bit flimsy, this one, as well. There's a lot that's going on here. Hurtling down towards the kicker. Oh, they're fine over there. Oh, they're fine over the kicker. Yes, they are. Little bit of a twitch. Little bit of a wobble. Moving down now towards this section called the Crazy Eights. And that's okay as well. This is not bad, you know. They've got to get over the wedges. Over the wedges, still over the wedges, starting to lose it. Oh, going down towards the finish. Keep it straight. Oh, don't lose it there. Don't lose it there. That would have been such a good time. He could just about throw the soapbox over the finish line. Oh, that's cost them big time. Drag it over, 118, it would have been so much better. That's heartbreaking for that team. Industrial engineers, and they are members of the Automotive Design Club at Iowa State University. So this should be good, really, shouldn't it? Should be good. It's a gigantic bog roll on the way down. Steaming into the kicker and over that. Very, very narrow. Look at the axle. There's hardly any space between the wheels. They're nice and chunky. He's perched in there. Braden, thoroughly enjoyed it so far. Crazy Eights next. Crowd looking on. Great day in Iowa, this. Oh, he's lost all his speed. Oh, and now he's nosedived over the Crazy Eights as well. A little forward roll. Get him back up again. Right. Now he's going to try and get some speed again, because you get all your speed at the top. I'm not quite sure. Is that the way he steers it? That little lever at the front? Blimey. What are they learning at the Automotive Design Club? You need more than that. No wonder he crashed. Oh, he's gone again. Oh, he's face planted as well. He's got a face full of pizza. Pepperoni all over his cheek. There's Erica, Hannah and Sarah giggling away at the top, but Braden's having an absolute nightmare. Look at this. He's managed to rediscover the steering column, which seemed to have gone earlier in the run. Just drag it down, mate. Oh, my word. This is such a test today. What's he going to get? 126. He'll never forget today, will he? Look at this. He's all right there to a point. That's where it all goes. Good Lord. They know each other from working together at an arcade bar uptown, so they're from nearby, and one or two people in that great crowd here today are going to know them. And they're moving around a little bit down that steep start ramp. I wouldn't want to be Robert stood up on the back of this thing heading into the kicker at this speed. Oh, and he started to just lose it there. Oh, and now he's gone. The writing was on the wall early because they were skating down the start ramp. It wasn't straight by any stretch of the imagination. And when you start to get the rear end twitching around like that, it's very difficult at the speeds they're going here in Des Moines today. They're a group of college friends who met through their fraternity and loved the 90s rock band Creed, and that's what's facing them. Look how steep the start ramp is. That's why they're so fast at the top. That's why the kicker's such a problem. But Joey's off and running, and this is the first test. The big kicker, the biggest kicker we've ever had for a soapbox event, and he's absolutely cleared it. Now we go down towards the crazy eights. And you've got to twitch your way through there. Keep your concentration, that's good. This is looking quick. Pizza wedges. Oh, he just managed to avoid the bails. And he knows he's nearly there. Keep it straight, let's have a look at the time. This is pretty good, you know. 33 seconds. Creed, the Soapbox halftime show, that's a really good run. Didn't Joey do a good job behind the wheel? Well-designed Soapbox, held it together, kept his concentration. 33 seconds. Team freeze frame. Reese and Ethan will be on board. Carter, Gillian and Zach are up there with them, and they're off to a rip-roaring start. Look at this. Oh, what about that? Absolutely sensational. Never moved a muscle. Crazy eight. That's good as well, making a mockery of a course that's been so difficult for so many. Speed over the pizza wedges. Ethan just about hangs on. Down to the finish, 28 seconds. 28 seconds. Brilliant from the freeze frame. Brilliant work from Reese at the top. Brilliant, look at that. I'd celebrate as well. Fantastic run, and look at the speed they got. They needed the straw to stop them at the end. They went to high school together in Pella, which is a town with Dutch heritage that hosts the beloved Tulip Time Festival. See, there's a reason behind every soapbox. This could be a test. Oh, he's wobbling into the kick. Oh, he's gone. Always baffles me why some teams are happier to come off than finish. Oh, look at that. That's a brilliant view. Look at that. No wonder they went. That's what it looks like underneath. Riley's about to get married, and Steve is the best man. So they've got a big day coming up. They've got a big day today, and let's see whether they can be happy campers at the finish. So off we go. The kicker. Off goes the Christmas tree. Somebody's boot's gone as well. Crazy eights. A lot of speed into the crazy eights. Oh, he's gone into that little junction there. Look at this. Hit the central reservation. That's never good. There's the onboard. Bang! Straight in. Straight in. It's a tractor with a trailer, and Owen is in a pretty precarious position, and he's relying on Noah to get him down to the finish. Oh, lifts it, lifted it. Oh, he's managed to recover it. What a performance from Noah. It's astonishing. He's hardly on the thing himself. He didn't mean to do it like this, but it seems to be working. Look, he's got his legs sticking out at a bizarre angle, but they're through the crazy eights. Oh, there's the pizza wedges, and he's got to go in the end, surely. I can't believe that they kept it going when the pilot nearly came out. Look at this. The seat's gone there. That's where the problem is. The seat's collapsed underneath him. And then the pizza wedges emphasise their ferocity. It's a nice-looking soapbox, isn't it? Is it going to be fast? It's got those pram-like wheels and the wide axle, which is a concern. Oh, he's kept it going. He's kept brilliant. Astonishing stuff. How calm was he behind the wheel, John? Never batted an eyelid. Through the crazy eight. The suspension working superbly well. Oh, he's starting to lose bits of it now, but he's fine. Let's have a look at the time here. Just scrubbed a bit of time off through the pizza wedges. 34 seconds, though. But that was a masterclass at the top. When you start to lose it, don't panic. Don't panic. Just hold it together, twitch the steering wheel, get it back. Look at him. Fantastic. What a performance from John. So they're multidisciplinary engineers from Iowa State University, and there's not a great deal to it, but it's off, and it's picked up plenty of speed at the top. Right, here's the kicker. Kyle keeps it straight. Oh, that's brilliant. Barely a flicker. It's like he's gone out for a Sunday afternoon drive. Ripping through there. Oh, look at that. There was a bit of the back end went, bit of a power slide over the pizza wedges. This is good. This is fast, you know. This is fast. 28 seconds, really good. Not seen too many teams be that good over the kicker. And then he got complete control despite the slide through the crazy eights. That's a really good display by Kyle. Let's see what happens here. Loads of speed at the top. First challenge is the kicker. Too early to celebrate, Abby, I'm afraid. And Breeze fine through there. Keep it straight. Now then, crazy eights. They've gone the short way, they've gone the straight way. There's a load of speed. They're going to bounce. Oh, look at that through the ferocious pizza wedges. It's all about the time. I'd be celebrating 2:26. Oh, got at the end. Brilliant from Bree. It's a fantastic drive. Abby couldn't stay in. They were going so fast. It's such a fast course. But the rolling fish heads were magnificent. Absolutely superb. One of the best displays I've seen. Awesome stuff. Joel, by the way, the driver, played in the rock band Mighty Shady. It's a nice-looking soapbox, though. Let's see what it can do. Off they go. Here's the kicker. Been a problem for so many today. Oh, nosedives over there. The wheels have gone. That's it. Look at them. Splayed out either way. Just too much impact between wheels and tarmac over there. She completely splays the wheels out, and that's that. Right, off we go. Science, technology, engineering and mathematics students from Des Moines Area Community College. Approaching the fearsome kicker, and that's fine. They've got big bike wheels, they've got handlebars, but it's working. And so often it doesn't, but it's fine today. Look at the size of it as well. All conventional wisdom tells you this soapbox won't finish, but they threw the ferocious pizza wedges. Go on, Bonnie. Down to the finish, what's the time? 38. That soapbox had no right to finish. The design was against everything that brings you success in this event. The wheels, the axle, the size, the handlebars, that should have gone wrong, but it didn't. Bonnie did fantastically well. Mystery Inc., 38 seconds. So off we go. We've had some disasters today. We've also had some very, very quick times. Luke flapping his wings. Dan concentrating and keeping it going despite the fact it was a bit of a skew with landing, but he's got rid of Luke. He's ditched his co-pilot. The front wheel's gone. Everything's going wrong at the moment for Palisades original, but somehow it's still careering down. Now it's gone. Oh, it's hit a piece of deep pad and flipped the back end round. That's where the first damage came. Look, the wheels are gone from that point, but somehow the momentum kept it going. Bang, off goes Luke at the back. And that's where it all ended, really. Off they go. Kicker comes first. Crowd looking on. Glorious day in Des Moines. Very good over there. Just lost a little bit of detail off the back of the soapbox, but they won't mind about that. Crazy eight. Nice and smooth through there. Maybe lost a bit of time by going the opposite way. He could have gone in a straight line there, Jim. Might just pay for that towards the end when we see the time. Ferocious pizza wedges weren't a problem. Let's have a look at the time. There's the bails. 31 seconds. That's good.